there, my beautiful Leo friends. How are you? Welcome back to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. I am so happy and thankful to each and every one of you for being here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria and I do these readings every week. Now, Leo, this is your mid-July reading, and what I'm going to do for you today is open your reading with an animal spirit oracle. Then I'm going to pull 3 cards out of my tarot deck to see what message spirit has for you, followed by a bonus card from the L-Key oracle deck, and this is a spirit warrior deck. Then I'm going to pull 3 personal messages for you today. Now, this is where I ask you to pause the video, take a deep breath, connect to spirit, and then come back to receive these messages. I'm going to close off with an angel number as well. So those of you that are watching today, if you've been seeing signs through animals or insects, any kind of repeating numbers or angel numbers, this is all going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. So stay tuned for all of this, my beautiful friends. All right, Leo, let's call in spirit and open up your reading. See what it is that spirit would like you to hear around this time. So we are getting for you today cockatoo. Look at this. Have any of you seen a cockatoo? This is your confirmation today. If you haven't, you're seeing one now on your screen. So the message here is your unique voice and lively energy are your greatest assets. Your zest for life light up the world. So once again, your unique voice and lively energy are your greatest assets. Your zest for life light up the world. So the way that you express yourself, whether that's through song, laughter, communication, whatever that is, they want you to use your voice here, Leo. So let's pull some tarot cards and see what else is coming through. We've got the 7 of Cups. Now the number 7 is a spiritual number. And what I feel is happening with the 7 of Cups card is you're being put into alignment. This has to do with your purpose, your destiny here, Leo. So there's opportunities, there's this incoming energy that is going to, that you're going to follow here to get into alignment. Okay, so that's the 7 of Cups. And we got the 5 of Wands. We got some turbulence here. So as you're being put into alignment, it's kind of like a plane going up and you feel turbulence. This is what this feels like. It's a reactive energy as well. So this is where you want to be mindful and aware of things that are creating reactions from you, how, you know, things that are triggering you even, right? So just be mindful of these energies. Now, I want you to use your own intuition with my reading. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. Not only will this strengthen your intuition, but you will also receive your own messages. So the 5 of Wands here and the World card, look at this. Now this is a major arcana card, so this energy is going to be prominent in your life. However, it's in the background. So some of you are going to feel this intensely and others you're going to feel this subtly. This is a new beginning. There's a closing of a chapter that is happening, a closing of a cycle, and you're moving into this new energy. And what Spirit is saying here for you, Leo, is that anything is possible here in this realm, this new energetic plane, this field, right? So it's a higher vibration, higher frequency. All right, so that's the World card for you. Now, before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind. But also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs. Oh my gosh, it is so hot in my studio today. I'm having a hard time breathing because of the heat. I've got a fan going, but it's not really doing much here. So 7 of Cups, look at this. We've got this beautiful energy. It's an incoming energy. This is where signs are present and present in a big way here. So this is where Spirit asks you to pay attention to the signs that are coming into your awareness. Get outside, get into nature. Go outside and take a fresh breath of air, especially if you spend a lot of time indoors, because the signs are around you is what Spirit is saying. Okay, and we don't have to go around looking for the signs. They show up for us in our awareness, and Spirit doesn't want you to obsess over signs either. These are things that just show up in our lives. We recognize them, we understand them, and if you don't understand them, search it up on Google what the spiritual meaning of whatever it is that you're seeing. For example, if you saw a rabbit running across the street, perhaps you saw a crow, maybe you saw a rainbow, like, right? Maybe you saw cloud formations, whatever this is, the signs are around you right now. There's a spiritual connection that is happening. Things are going to feel a little bit more heavenly, I don't even know how to describe that. They feel like, it feels like heavens on earth right now, where things seem to be showing up. Things seem to be unfolding in a way that feels good for some of you. And if you're not feeling this energy, we have to look at the lens that we're looking through, right? Sometimes our lens is fogged, or perhaps we have to take on a new perspective. It's a mindset thing, right? So really focus on that mindset. If you know that you're coming from a place of scarcity or negativity, we want to shift this to a more positive, abundant, and growth lens. And that's sometimes hard to do. It takes practice and it's not easy, but the more that you do it, it becomes a habit and then it becomes easy, right? So Spirit is calling you to really look through that lens of growth, that lens of love as well. This is an energy that goes out and then comes back in. And I feel there's a karmic vibe that is going on here for some of you. So it's like karma is being served here. You're seeing this energy of karma. And perhaps people are speaking to you here, Leo, talking to you about things that have happened to them, and all of a sudden how they were rectified, how the irons were wrinkled, the wrinkles were ironed out. See, it's backwards and forwards. It's flipped and it's flopped. This is the energy I'm picking up for some of you. This is that karmic energy. It feels flippy, floppy. It's not that it is, it just feels that way. So there's this incoming energy of different things that are happening in your lives here, Leo. And this is where your cups are full as well. This is that heart energy that's full of love, the energy that you're expressing outwardly, that love, kindness, and compassion that you're giving out there. You're seeing it coming back. It's coming back in ways that perhaps you might not recognize. So this is why awareness is big. This is where gratitude and being thankful and grateful for where you are in life, no matter what that looks like, just being grateful for the fact that you're alive today, that you get another opportunity to create, to build that life. Right? So I'm hearing the Sting song, Brand New Day. I don't know if any of you have listened to that, but I'm hearing that song, Brand New Day. Maybe there's something with the lyrics there. Perhaps some of you have to hear, perhaps there's a message there in that song. I don't know, but it keeps repeating here in my mind. And I'm seeing a train, like a choo-choo train making the sound. So I'm seeing a fast moving train here. I don't know what this train is a symbol of for some of you. There's some inward energy here that you have to look at. There's this clearing of the clutter that needs to happen in order to receive some of the new things that are coming in. So if you're finding that you're holding on to things, which sometimes makes us feel like we're blocked. So if you feel like there's nothing really happening for you, it's time to go inward and see, okay, what is it that I'm holding on to that's been there for a while that perhaps I need to release or create a more healthier relationship with? Right? This is an internal energy. So there's this spiritual awakening that is happening through this as well. So as you're clearing out this clutter, there's this new energy that is forming. And what I feel it's happening is bubbling up and moving through your eyes. And there's this clarity, there's this new perspective, there's this new way of seeing things. And this is where all of this resides. This is where you're going to see this incoming energy of blessings and opportunities. I feel these have always been there. They're just there for you to claim them once you gain that perspective, right? So there's this awakening or waking up energy that has been kind of flowing in your life right now, Leo. And you're seeing, like the way that you're seeing things, this is the other thing, is you're seeing things differently. And it's so interesting. So maybe one thing was a certain way, and now because you're evolving, the way that you're seeing things, it looks completely different. It could be, you know, the story of your parents, for example. You saw things in a different light, but now you spoke to them and they clear the dust and you're like, wow, now I'm re-looking at that story and I see what they're talking about, right? So as you're going through this, we've got some turbulence, this patch of energy that you're flowing through, and it's very reactive. So you might be seeing this external to you, Leo. This could be someone else on the outside that might be having a reaction to something, or you're seeing people being triggered. Perhaps the words you're saying are triggering others, or perhaps what they're saying to you is triggering you. Whatever this energy is, we have to calm this down. We have to breathe through it, not react to it impulsively. I feel there's impulsive actions that are being taken here. So if you're finding yourself riled up, wanting to take action on something because of anger, because of emotions that are bubbling over, This is where we need to catch ourselves and ground our energy. Give yourself 90 seconds to breathe through this energy. Breathe through the emotions, feel them, but don't react to them. Yes, we know that they're there and it doesn't feel good, but we're going to just breathe through it and allow it to pass. And once those pass, it takes about 90 seconds usually for emotions to pass. Deep breathing as well. And then that's when you start to see things a little bit more clearly. Don't hold on to the feelings either. Sometimes we tend to hold on to the emotions and feelings because we want to give a reaction. We want to take action. So we're like, I'm going to hold on to this anger and I'm going to do something about this. Instead, let's channel it into something different, into something creative, into another way that's productive. Maybe go to the gym and, punch a punching bag. What else can you do here is paint. Some of us like to journal. Whatever it is that calms your energy, it's time for you to cultivate that balance, that centered, grounded energy within yourself where you allow yourself a few moments here to think clearly rather than reacting to something that might not even have anything to do with you. Sometimes I feel like we react to people because of whatever it is that we're going through, but also this person has been going through something. Perhaps they've been triggered. We don't know what their story is or what they're actually going through. So this is where we approach a situation through love, through kindness, through compassion, right? But also through patience. So very important, you recognize what this is in your life. Now, this doesn't have to be just people. This could be just things you're watching on TV, on the internet that might be triggering you in some way. So this is time to turn some of those things off for a little while. And if they create this stirred up emotion within you, if there's something stirring things up within you, maybe that's a sign that you're not supposed to consume that information or to take that information in. Because you're getting angry, it's creating all of these emotions. It's that inner beast that wants this untamed version of ourselves that just wants to come out and howl at the moon, right? And just go after what it is. It's like a hunt is what I'm getting here with this energy. Is really intense, Leo. Oh my goodness, you're gonna have to share with me what this is for some of you, right? We've got to calm this energy down. We can't allow this to run our life. So maybe there's something going on in your life that might be invoking emotions in you, percolating emotions that have been sitting there. So this is a time for you to really take a look at what this emotion is. Is there a thought in your mind that's creating the emotion? I always feel like it's a thought that creates the emotion. So I always go back to the mind. This is where it all is. This is where everything that we see comes from, here in this mind. So I always go back to that to see, okay, what's going on here? What is creating? What am I thinking right now? And I write things down and try to go through it all. And I'm like, okay, if I can't figure it out, then I'll dump all of that stuff that's in my mind, take the sheet of paper, scrunch it up and chuck it in the garbage and let the dump truck take it to the dump place, right? So this is the energy right now. Allow this garbage to be released in your life. Don't let the garbage take over you here. This is what Spirit is asking you. Whatever this is, it just feels like nonsense, stuff that doesn't need your attention or your energy, right? So if you're directly involved in an argument or some sort of a disagreement, this is where Spirit wants you to take a neutral approach, but also be open to maybe another point of view. Perhaps hear this person out. Vice versa, right? There needs to be this, what they're showing me is a table. So it's almost like you're putting your cards on the table here, having a conversation. So sometimes we have to set these kind of things up, is if there's something happening, maybe let the person know, let's sit down and have a chat. I'll hear you out, you hear me out without any kind of judgments or any kind of interruptions or bad mouthing, right? I found this has worked. I used to be a manager. And this is the kind of energy I had to put out there, is to bring people to a place of truce, like really talking about the situation without any kind of judgment. So this is the energy I'm picking up here with the 5 of Wands. And these could be coming in different ways here. Maybe it's not just one thing. Maybe there's many things. So this is where Spirit really wants you to apply that energy of patience, apply that energy of grounding, to practice that, right? So we've got the World card here. There's a chapter that is closing. There's a completion that is happening, where sometimes we can feel this energy of this reactive energy, this disturbance, this just not feeling good, right? There's change happening through this. Definitely some change. And this is where Spirit almost wants you to take the energy of the shapeshifter to allow yourself to be flexible, adaptable, moldable, even in whatever situation that you're in. But this, I feel that your higher self is trying to communicate with you here, Leo. There's some information coming in, and they're saying they've been trying to connect with you for a while, and perhaps some of you are in the thick of whatever this energy is. And what they're showing me is it's actually not you, Leo. It's the energy that is around you. And this feels like a Mercury retrograde energy is what they're saying. So perhaps some of you are feeling like there's delays or things that miscommunications, things that are happening in your daily lives. I feel this has to do with a completion period. It's almost like you're being ramped up to be launched into something new. So this new energy. So this is where we cultivate that inner peace. They keep reminding you of that. They really want you to practice that, Leo, is to calm your energy. No matter what it is that you go through, calm yourself down. And this is where you're going to see this opening. It feels like a portal opening for you. This is a new chapter that is beginning, a newer energy. And what I'm getting here is you're ready for this, Leo. You've been waiting for this, and I'm seeing you walking in with both feet. It's not 1 foot out, 1 foot in. It's both feet in. And if you're feeling that some of you are in a 1 foot out, 1 foot in, they want you to jump in with both feet and not to be afraid of what's going to happen, because this is a part of the bigger picture in your life. This has to do with your purpose. This has to do with your destiny. So there's a new cycle that you're entering. And I feel that when we enter it with emotions or energies of like disturbances, we're entering this new, then we get another chapter or a cycle of that, right? And it's not that that's what's happening for you. It's just we want to be mindful of how we enter this space, how we enter this energy. Now, what they're showing me also is a meditation space in your home where you're creating an active portal. So if you keep practicing something in the same area, it becomes like a ritual. You're creating a ritual that activates a portal, that brings in this energy where it connects you to the divine, to God, to your spirit guides, to your higher self. And the clarity, there's so much. It's just a small little space in your home, Leo, that Spirit is showing me. And it creates so much for you. It does so much. There's so much positivity in that one space. So I don't know if this is an actual space in your life somewhere, maybe at work, maybe at home, where you can go to that is peaceful, puts you in a meditative state where you don't have any kind of worries. You're in a really good energy and vibration. There's a portal there for you is what they're saying. And this portal is leading you towards this new energy. And there's messages, there's communication that is happening that might be being cut through because this reactive energy that maybe you're partaking in. And maybe you're caught up in it, so you're not able to see some of the communication that Spirit is sending your way here. So they want you to be open, allow yourself to be open. And this is coming in little bits and pieces. And it's going to launch you into this, it's a different world. It's not a world that you're used to, and it's a world that you're creating. Okay, this is through your actions. This is your manifestation. This is your connection to source. It's coming through and then coming out of you, and your external world is shifting through this. Very powerful stuff that is going on in your life right now. And I feel that Spirit really wanted me to focus more on the 7 and the 5s for you today, right? So if you're seeing the number 7s or 5s in your life, there's something spiritual that is going on, something much bigger than what you can comprehend. And perhaps there's a turbulent patch that you're moving through in order to get to this new place, this new chapter, this new energy. So rather than resisting things here, let's flow with this energy, but cultivate this inner peace, this inner calm, right? Whether this is through singing, whether this is through you listening to music, using your voice, your self-expression, right? I'm seeing someone flapping their wings here. In a good way, like I'm seeing a peacock is what they're showing me here. So it's all about you expressing your colors. It's vibrant. There's this vibrant energy coming through your voice here as well, Leo. So I don't know what this is, but there's magic. There's sparkles all around you is what I'm seeing here. Very interesting what Spirit is showing me. So let's pull a bonus card from the Elke Oracle deck. I'm going to read you the interpretation here from the guidebook. So Spirit wants to share with you here through this book, this deck, Jocelyn. So this name could ring a bell for some of you. That's coming in as a confirmation. So Jocelyn, she who persists. Perspective, defiant, and persistent are the keywords here on this card. And let's pull up the interpretation here for Jocelyn. All right, H-I-J. Here we are. So Jocelyn, she who persists, wears a scarf on her head while baring her arms to the world. She will not be pigeonholed by society. She's on a quest to find herself in a way that makes sense to her own inner voice. Even though others around her try to get her to think a certain way or believe only a set of ideas, Jocelyn refuses to limit her perspective. Her goal in life is to live so she is noticed for doing things she holds important. It's not an easy path, but Jocelyn will persist. Jocelyn reminds you to take stock in your personal values and to ask yourself what you are willing to do to defend them. Nothing comes easily when she who persists shows up. She challenges you to prove you are willing to put forth the effort for the things you believe in. Owning your own power can be frightening. Others may not stand beside you, but will you persist anyways, right? And this could be the challenging thing in your life, is having to stand your ground, your truth, right? And through that, there's many different things that are going to come in that are going to support you, I feel like, if you stay in that authentic energy. So embrace Jocelyn energy here, everyone. So I'm going to go ahead and pull 3 personal messages for you now. So this is where I ask you to pause the video, take a deep breath, connect to spirit, and then come back to receive these messages. So your first card today, Leo, is destined for greatness. You, my friends, are destined for greatness. The message is it's your destiny to be great, and it's coded in your DNA. Time to meet your greater self. So once again, it's in your destiny to be great. It's coded in your DNA. Time to meet your greatest self. So look at that. Bad timing. Some of you might be experiencing bad timing, or it's bad timing. There's divine timing at play always. So the message here is everything will come to you at the right time. So be patient. Your time will come. So once again, everything will come to you at the right time. Be patient. Your time will come. So this is where you release control. Let go of the control, any kind of pressure you have on yourself around timing, okay? Something just isn't right. Some of you feel like something just isn't right, and I feel this is tapping into the 5 of Wands. So trust your intuition and keep seeking for more answers until your situation feels right. So once again, trust your intuition and keep seeking for more answers until your situation feels right. So maybe there's a storm brewing and you can't find your way in that storm. They're wanting you to keep looking because there's something there that seems to be missing, is what they're saying here. So I'm now going to pull an angel number. Some of you are seeing angel numbers. This is going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. We are getting infinite self, 8888. Look at that, Leo. Some of you are born in the 8th month, the 8th day, 1980, 1988. We've got the Lionsgate portal coming in as well. So I'm doing a special reading for everyone around that time as well. So if you're seeing the number 8s, this is your confirmation today. This is you taking your power back and becoming your infinite self, okay? So you are merging with spirit, Leo. You're becoming an internal being, or just that energy of the internal being. That's what you're tapping into. There's also a connection with your ancestors. Spirit is also calling you to connect with your ancestors. You have unlimited potential. So this is where you own your power and allow yourself to shine. Allow yourself to explore and be that, they want you to be one, is what they're saying here. So this is your reading today. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching.